So we're going to be talking today all around holiday season, right? With it being just around the corner, I want to tackle one of the most important topics, which is planning for Black Friday and Q4, and especially covering how to make money during this period and not lose a bunch of money when it comes to heavy promotions. Cash flow is another big issue that comes up in this time. And so we want to make sure you are not overspending on inventory and overspending on promotional costs so that you can actually have a successful season.
I can't believe we are almost 2 months from Black Friday.
2 months from Black Friday, and I can tell you there's some brands who like have had things dialed in for 8 months now, and they're like, "All right, we already know what things are going on in the new year." Other brands listening are like, "Oh crap, what are we doing?" And I think for both is really understanding, right, like how to have some control and strategy for this period and not let it take over. And so, I'd love to hear from your perspective, like brands that you've worked with on the accounting side, like what does Black Friday holiday season usually look like from a financial standpoint?
Well, there's typically a lot of inflows of money, right? Like on that day. So I think clearly planning for heavy consumer demand times like, Black Friday, like the end of the year, clearly that's awesome for any CPG direct consumer brand or anything like that because people are buying more so in Q4 than other times of the year. But I think a big place to start at it is understanding, and we talk about this all the time, understanding your numbers by sales channel, right?
I think those are huge. And I think those channel dynamics are so important. And I also love going into it with a particular goal. Like everyone wants to sell more product, but are you looking to acquire new customers to your brand who might have high frequency throughout the year? You might be willing to even break even or lose a little bit of money if you know that your lifetime value is 4 times that. If customers are buying primarily in holiday, or once or twice a year for your type of product, then you need to make money on that sale.
So yes, it really is a strategic understanding of what's going on, right? Because to your point, if you're trying to acquire a new customer, you're willing to kind of break even or lose a little bit on that. That's great, but then guess what? As soon as you sell them, send them that email. The next purchase, hey, you get 10% off. So you know what the follow up numbers are. So you start getting that customer bought in, but then at some point you're getting profitable with them, and then they keep, maybe they sign up for a monthly subscription. Now I'm making this much money on that customer every month going forward, right? So if this is your one time a year where you're actually going to be profitable and make money to support the operations. Let's say for Q1, maybe your product for some reason in Q1 isn't, let's say, for example, I don't know, you make Christmas ornaments, right? Q1, it's going to be slow. So let's go make it happen and get everything in place to be profitable in Q4, right?